Hey, I'm David Levin, and welcome to another revolutionary episode of Pop Goes the Culture, the behind-the-scenes TV stories you wouldn't have known from the stars who were there. Today, our final episode in my conversation with Jasmine Guy, star of the hit 90s sitcom A Different World. We'll talk about the importance of the fictional Hillman College to the black community, and Jasmine describes what it was like being a guest star, her stint as a very different character on NYPD Blue, and how they changed it behind her back in post-production.
I really took pride in the setting and the fact that enrollment went up because of the school in black colleges, and that people saw Hillman as an option, that kids saw Hillman as, oh, I could do that, and I grew up on good times. I wanted to live in Cabrini Green. So I'm glad that, this generation had that, and that underneath it all, subliminally, they got a message, whether it was about education or not that week. And a lot of times it wasn't. A lot of times we were just having fun or, trying to surprise Whitley for her birthday. But you're on that long with that many people watching, 20, 30 million people a week. Why not try to be your best?
Tell me something that you'd only know if you were there. If you watched the show, you'd never know it. If you were, if you worked in the industry, you'd never know it. But you were there. There's something weird, funny, stupid, poignant, something that you'd only know if you were on that set.
I can do that with NYPD Blue.
Do it.
I played the wife of a drug dealer who was incarcerated on NYPD Blue. And the show opens with these two young dead children and no parents. And they find out that the mother has jumped out of the window. And it turns out that there was a robbery and somebody was coming to find money that was hidden in the apartment that the wife knew nothing of. Well, I took this role, which was only one scene, because I liked that it showed a struggling urban woman with criminal ties that loved her kids. So I get on the set, and after they made me up and I was all beat up from jumping out of the window and dealing with the thieves, and they put this huge neck brace on me, so I was like this, and I had a cast and my foot was up. It would have been funny had we been on A Different World, because it was just that much. I looked terrible. I kept looking in the mirror like, damn, this is good, because it was beautiful. And I'm in the gurney, they're coming down, and Jimmy Smits and Dennis Franz come in, and they interrogate me on my way in. And Jimmy's calm, cool, and collected, and Dennis is implying that I didn't tell them where the money was. And I let my kids get shot, which inflames me. And I said, you don't think I love my kids? I didn't know where that money was. So we do that a couple of times. And then the director comes up to me and says, this really got to me. Okay, we don't want you to say this line. There was only one line in it that implied that I didn't know where the money was. They wanted me to take it out. And I'm like, if I take that line out, then it's going to look like she knew where the money was. Yeah, they just want to try it that way. I said, well, I don't want to try it that way. That's what I only took this part because of that line. And I said, do you know everybody black on this show is just despicable? The people that killed my kids, my husband in jail, why do I have to be despicable? And what are you talking about? What animal are you talking about? I have this whole discussion. And it was a female director who was a mother who had just pumped me up to be emotional when I say, you think I didn't love my kids. So I'm all crying and angry. And then you come back and now tell me I did, And I knew it wasn't coming from her. And And then they took my makeup down so I didn't look as beat up. And then, so here are the two things that people wouldn't have known unless they were there. One, that I was told to change that direction, and I refused. Two, that Jimmy Schmitz had them take that big-ass neck brace off of me because he was like, we can't even see her, you know? And they put on a smaller brace, which is not technically used for the kind of injury I had, but you could see, I mean, literally I was like, and then my head was wrapped. So
Quite the star turn.
yeah, because Jimmy Smits was the star of this show. I mean, he was very much like Prince Charming for me at that moment, that he stood up for the guest on the show, you know, who had one scene. And they listened, too. They got my thing, you know. But it was also not something I could have asked for, you know. Plus, I'm battling with the line thing. Anyway, the ending of the story is they took the line out anyway in editing, no matter how I played that scene, and it still had the implication that I knew where the money was.
You can do whatever they want in editing.
The power of the director and the editor.
Wait till you see what I did.
Well, my boobs are going to be out to
Oh,
here.
I can't. We'll fix it in post.
We'll get her some.
Let's see. I've covered most of it, and I think I'm running over.
Okay.
But is there anything else that we've missed that?
No.
I think we're good. Oh, Jasmine, thank you so much. I could go on for half an hour.
That was so much fun, and I really love your idea.
I'll steal it.
I'm not. I'm just going to, don't tell too many people either.
That's it for my conversation with Jasmine Guy. She's a terrific talent, and as you can see, smart and funny and fun to talk to. Since this interview took place, she continues to act, and I can't wait to talk with her again. I'm David Levin. Till next time, please leave me your comments. Let me know what you think of the show. I read every one. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're a baby boomer or just wish you were, don't forget to tune in to the Boomer Tube.